love no that man. Hold me, baby, make me go crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, hold me, baby, make me go crazy.
Our rush hours. Mediania Guadrano to our pet. Sabe Payonpa, Elfutus, any and Sempadia. With your Maameama, our rush hours.
now, we're live on Facebook. That's iHealth TV. So you can also join me there so that we get more interactive. And as and as I said earlier, your messages, your comments, everything is welcome. I don't waste much time. And today, I'm a bro for some never papa and as I said, Mary salad and bread. I brought for some never papa. So as I said in my intro, I have all the way from Malawi. That's Parliament of Malawi First Deputy Speaker. There's the Honorable Fred Kazombo. Didn't what? I know the auntie I see the young girl. Didn't what happened. So we have him live. As I'm hosting a live, I want to say. And yeah, something to be someone said. How we can make Africa a better place for young Kasayahun, for ourselves. How to make Africa a better place, how to maintain peace and harmony. Why is it that we have all the resources in Africa, but yet still in Tokwan, getting fighting, conflicts, everything here and there? And so that's why I went all the way to Malawi bring Honorable Fred Kazombo on board so that we talk more about Africa, the way forward, the legacy we live in for those also coming, how we are going to make Africa a better place. And better, and it's so much, I'm so much concerned about the betterment of Africa. Because if you watch around, if you are watching news around the globe, the world, whatever they say about Africans, one, hunger, 2, hospitals, 3, no jobs. Like every day it's always negativities, no possibility. There's nothing that they speak well of Africa most of the time. So this one, I don't waste much time. But before I send or I go to Honorable, then I have to give him Malawi national anthem to introduce him. Okay, I know maybe you're not familiar with this, but this is Oh, God bless our land of Malawi. And today I'm taking you all the way to Malawi. So just to honor my honorable already. So I'm just doing the national anthem for of Malawi. And if you are listening to it and maybe you don't know where the language is from, I'm taking you all the way to Malawi. Okay, so as I said earlier, very soon we'll start and we get more interactive and we'll go to the business. The reason why we are doing all this. I know the patience you've had for me, continue to have it for me. Give me some few more minutes and everything will start. Hello. Hello. Honorable, good morning. I know it's already afternoon there in Malawi, so good afternoon. Hello. Honorable, hello. 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 Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Honorable, good afternoon. I don't know what's happening. Good afternoon. Okay, so we're still getting honorable. I don't know what's happening, but I don't know whether he's not hearing me, but me, I'm hearing him. So give me more time. And today, all my songs, I'm doing it from Malawi. So this is Chonchi. It's a love song from Malawi, from me to you. Africa, we have beautiful things. So Africa is so sweet. We have a lot of things as Africans. Look at our resources. Agriculture. I don't know why we are not making money out of it. Okay, so the topic for today is how to maintain peace in Africa and also the way forward. So your comments are welcome. If you're watching on Facebook, and then please, he's back. So hello. Hello, Honorable. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Honorable, good afternoon.
Hello. Hello, Africa.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Africa.
Hello. Hello.
London, and from London to Italy, from Italy to Canada, from Canada to Ethiopia, from Ethiopia to Israel, from Israel to Dubai. That is here, and it's life ready to give people. Good.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. You are good.
All right.
It's raining here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Honorable, let's move straight to business, and I would love to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to Africa.
Thank you. As you put it, I'm a son of Africa.
All right.
My name is Right Honorable Madalitso. Madalitso in our vernacular, it means blessings.
Oh, okay.
So I am Madalitso Kazombo,
All right.
the first Deputy Speaker of Malawi Parliament.
Okay.
We have 193 members of Parliament in Malawi, with a population of 8 million people.
80 million people.
18, 1-8.
1-8. Oh, okay. Okay. And somebody will say, I'm having you are the right source for it. And somebody will say, if you want to locate Malawi on the African map, where is the exact, or the map? I don't know which.
Malawi is in the southern part of Africa, south central part of Africa.
Okay.
We share borders with Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
Zambia,
yeah.
and Mozambique.
Yes, and Mozambique.
And
Yeah.
we take 2 hours to go to South Africa.
Oh, okay.
So our main economic hub is South Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much. And also, during the African Continental Summit in Niger, that is 2019, which happened around 29th November to 30th of November, and the theme was that Universal Peace Federation, and it's all about Africans. We had a lot of people who were on board, and you who went to speak a whole lot and had a meeting, which we had 6 current head of states and also 25 former head of states. You also have 24 speakers of parliament and also 383 members of parliament. You also had 350 tradition rulers, and among them you were the parliamentarian who represented the country, your country, which means you represented Malawi in the peace. You represented the Universal Peace Federation, and you being the right person, and it was all about Africa. I want to ask, what's the way forward for Africa?
Thank you so much. Indeed, we were in Niger,
Yeah.
where we had this peace confederation,
Yes.
trying to find a solution, because as we are talking now, some parts of Africa,
Yeah.
our women, our youth, our elderly are suffering because of wanting war.
Okay.
So the summit dwelt much on what should we continue Africa fighting each other.
Yes.
It's high time to stop the war, because war has affected us in many ways. We are failing to develop. By now, Africa would have been somewhere. You know, we are blessed with many resources. If there's a continent that God blesses more, is Africa. We have the diamonds, we have the gold, all those minerals.
Yeah.
Talk about the land, talk about the fresh waters,
Yeah.
talk about the human resource. The people in Africa, hard-working people that even when they go to Europe,
Yeah.
they perform wonders. Doctors, nurses, engineers, what have you. But look, we have not developed as a continent.
Exactly.
We are still labeled as a poor continent.
Okay.
So the reason is because we have not, stopped fighting against that. So the summit was very, very important. It's high time we move on we stop the war. Look at DRC. Very blessed country, but look what has happened. There's still war take place, and our resources are focused on preventing the war instead of developing as a country DRC. So the summit dwelled much on this. Let's find a solution to stop the war in Africa. So we want, as leaders, to take the full responsibility. That's why this summit did invite heads of government, former heads of government, even their spouses, religious leaders across all religions, the Christian faith, the Muslim faith, and other religions. The youth were also invited. The business community were also invited.
All right, so Honorable, then if I may ask, you've already mentioned some countries that they are so experienced, still fighting each other, like Cote d'Ivoire, and even recently in South Africa, we saw South Africans fighting Nigerians to go back to their land. And in this case, you've spoken a lot about why and the way forward we can stop all this war in our African countries. Don't you think the leaders, because you've been one of them, don't you think the leaders, or maybe the leaders of our African countries, are not also pushing in more efforts to curb this thing or to resolve this war in our African countries?
Exactly. And this is why I commend the organizers of this summit, because leaders, once the leaders set a tone, people will follow suit. We want our leaders, we want us, the people that are in charge, the political leaders, to set the tone. There must be political will that we sit down. In Malawi, we believe in what is called, we call it contact and dialogue. If there's something in a village, if there's something in a community, if there's something in a family, those that have different views, they have to sit down and discuss and find a way forward. If you go to the Bible, in the book of Amos chapter 3, I'm a Christian by faith. The Bible says, in Amos chapter 3, verse 3, two people cannot work together if they don't agree. If we want Africa to get peace, we need to agree first as leaders. We sit down and talk. Our people are struggling. Let's stop the war.
Okay, so if two people cannot work together, if they don't agree, then meaning that you could say that there's no unity among Africans.
You see, even in the area of trade, these are some of the topics that arise. We've created our own trade barriers in Africa. For one to go to another country, you may need a visa. Of course, there's issue of security, but as a continent, we can find a way that we're going to be able to trade freely, because the main cause of the war is about resource sharing. You will agree with me. South Africa, why there was xenophobia is because the owners of the land in South Africa, they feel like they're being left aside because they're not sharing equally the cake. It's the same with other countries. The issue of land. You will agree with me that the indigenous people today, it's not very easy for them to get prime land in the cities compared to those foreigners that come and they with money. So these are the things that start something, inside. If there's no internal peace amongst ourselves, if the resources are not shared equally, for example, you will agree with me, the gap between the poor and the rich is getting wider and wider. Our people are left destitute. Then somebody in the village, it's not easy for him to attend university education, let alone for him to get employment. Somebody, the son of a minister, it's easy for him to go to the university compared with the son of a poor man in the village. This is the anger that is living among our youth. So as leaders, the question is, how do we share the resources? How do we make sure our youth, those born from the poor villages, also equally share the cake in terms of business opportunities, in terms of health, education, employment, loan from the bank. All those are the issues that as African leaders we need to start tackling. Issues of market. A farmer in the village is not possible for him to sell his produce at a good price. So these are the issues that as leaders in the government, what programs are we put in place to accommodate the poor, to alleviate the lives of the poor in the village? Because the more they get poorer, the more angry they become, the more they'll be able to coax to go into war. You will agree with me that this war, it is somebody who's coming in Africa, bring the resources, bring the guns, make us fight each other. It's because I am left idle, I'm not attended to, and yet I am in a country where there's gold, there's diamond, there's land, but for me, a poor man in the village, I'm not equally benefiting from the resources our forefathers left for me. What do I do next? If somebody says, can you qualify that one? I'll be able to go quickly and join the army fighting one battle. So the first thing is, let's create internal peace in our countries.
Okay.
Let's allocate the resources equally.
All right.
This is very, very important that African leaders must take into consideration.
Okay, so you spoke much more about equality. And in African countries, if every president or any candidate wants to campaign to be a president or aspiring to be a president, you could see that they talk more about the less fortunate. But the moment they get a power and they are being sworn in, then they leave the less privileged, and you see them finding themselves wanting. Because listening to you very well, you really speaking about our rich resources that we have, but yes, still Africa is still poor. Exactly. Going into agriculture, you see agriculture, any president and anybody, especially in Africa, we don't pay much attention to farming or in agriculture. Why do you think is the reason? Because after all the campaigns and everything, when they are being sworn, African presidents and even the whole parliament doesn't go into or even think about the less privileged, not even talk about farmers. Why do you think is the problem?
You know, it's a pity, as you say, that during campaign, we politicians, we make use of the poor. These are the ones who normally go to vote. They are able to wake up in the morning, 4 a.m., queue on the line, and vote. And now, when I have attained the position, it's unfortunate. We turn a blind eye. We give them the back. Instead of us leaders going back to them and support them. For example, it's not easy for somebody in the village, even if he has the guts, to go and accept a loan.
Right.
The bankers, the bank will say, do you have collateral? Do you have a house? Come to think of those orphans. Come to think of those widows. Come to think of those young men who have just graduated from college, that they want to start a business that would bring the idea, but they have no collateral. So it's as leaders, it's high time, as I said, we set policies, we set programs to accommodate those more voters, those masses in the village who voted for us but have no access to bank loans, have no access to business. It's high time we politicians create, for example, value addition programs so that our farmers in the village should be able to producing. Instead of them selling raw materials, they should be able to add value and then be able to help them to export to Europe, export even to other African countries. And in so doing, they'll be able to make more money. But as it is now, farmers just sell their produce in the raw form. This is a big loss to the farmer, a big loss to the country, a big loss to the continent. So as leaders, what programs are we saying? So number one, access to bank loans. A poor man must be able to access the bank loan, provided we put on procedures so that there's internal controls in place. Number two, politicians must set markets for their people, because most of farmers, they rely in farming.
Okay.
But three, value addition. This is the time, we're in the times of technology. How best are we using technology to advance the lives of our people, poor people? So, as politicians, don't just use the poor during voting, but after voting, do we go back to them to say thank you? A good thank you to them is when we economically empower them. You will agree with me that if people have got the resources in their pockets, they have no time to go and fight each other. But because they don't have anything, the Bible says, an idle mind is the devil's plaything. If somebody is idle, if somebody has got nothing to do, he can do anything because he's got nothing to do. So, as leaders, God has given us the mandate to be able to safeguard, to be able to empower, to be able to protect our people. This is what I spoke in Niche, and I spoke from my heart because it pains me. The majority are the youth, the majority are women. But what programs have we put in place to empower the youth, to empower the women? Because it is these people that suffer during war. So it's high time leaders go back. I like what Comrade Paul Kagame is doing in Rwanda.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing. He's trying to empower his people. I just like it. You know, in Rwanda, in Kigali, they call it Kigali. In Kigali, they seated village. So those people that were in the mountainous areas, the president has removed them and built, model villages and provided to them, water, electricity, even in some places, water farming. They are able to survive on their own. This is what we need as leaders, to help our poor people, for them to sustain their lives. Again, before you ask another question, the issue of health. Today, it's hard for a poor man with cancer to survive. Compared to a rich man in town, a rich man can go to India and get treatment. But now in the village, it's very hard. This is the time that as leaders, we should help in the universal health coverage programs.
All right. So you spoke about re-exporting, especially farmers being getting access to export our things to other countries. But here is the case that much farmers don't get access to even the politicians. They don't know whom to even tell their problems. So if you come to Africa, farmers doesn't, or even the agriculture sector, they don't get anybody to talk for them because they are less privileged. They don't even, some of them even don't know where the parliament is even located to go and even express their grievances. And what do you think is, because you spoke, I understand the side that parliament or the president, when they are sworn in power, they should also look at that sector. But we've so much looked down upon them to the extent that majority of them, they don't even know where the parliament is located. When they have problem, they don't know whom to solve. So in this summit, what are you doing about it?
For example, here in Malawi, we have a deliberate program in parliament, taking parliament to the people. People must not regard their leaders as their bosses, as their rulers. We are not the bosses. We are not the leaders. I mean, we are not the rulers, neither the bosses. We are just leading the way, setting the pace, showing the direction. So in Malawi, for example, we have a daily program whereby parliament goes to the community. But I want to urge the community, I want to urge the media. It's also time that media don't just write news regarding politics. It's time that media should work hand in hand with the community. Communities must be able to develop cooperatives. They must be in groups because the key problem is communities work in isolation. If communities work in isolation, it's hard. But when they work in groups, they'll be able to voice out. There's power in unity. If communities are able to form groups, and then they use the media, so they'll be able even to put to task their leaders, their political leaders. But because communities work in isolation, number one. Number two, communities always regard their politicians as their rulers, as their bosses. We are not supposed to work as bosses. We are just like the driver, a captain, a pilot. Showing the direction, as the pilot, you just set the direction. But the key issue is community must be in groups, must be in unison. The voice of the many can change something. The way they do during voting, if they agree to put out from office, and that will do that. Why can't they do the same to question their leaders, sit down with them and discuss them and be able to move forward? It's a pity the way the poverty levels are in Africa. It's high time we come out of the poverty. I feel bad with the status quo in Africa. We are rich in terms of resources, but we are not coming out.
Okay, so one thing is that if you speak about Africa, or if you are telling everybody about Africa, one thing that they'll be able to recognize Africa is sometimes you talking to them about our agriculture, our tourism system, and a whole lot. And in this case, I know you are emphasizing more on our agriculture in Africa, because through that we can get enough money and enough in our country that there will be no war. Everybody, there will be equality. Let me put it that way. There will be much equality in the country or in our countries. But don't you also think that lack of education, when you come to the agriculture sector, the education level is so low? And if you tell anybody who has gone to university or who has gone to school small to go and do farming or go into agriculture sector, they begin to abolish. They'll say that thing is old, and that one is something that is for those that have not been in school. So do you think that if you are to educate all the agriculture sectors, farmers, I know we have people that understand the job and they've been to school and they still send the knowledge they have through school to farming and agriculture, and the last ones, some of them that we demean at times, we underestimate them, that for they because there's no schooling and nothing, so we don't regard them. So do you think lack of education to agriculture sector too is causing us to be that low, or I don't know, to that is causing low equality? Let me put it that way. So speaking about much more about education in our agricultural sector.
Okay, education is twofold. There's education for one to get a white collar job.
Okay,
to work in the bank, to be an accountant, to be a lawyer, etc. White collar job.
Yes.
There is also basic education. Somebody who doesn't know how to write, but you train him to use his hands.
Okay.
Technical education.
All right.
Because we cannot all become lawyers.
All right.
We cannot all become doctors. So if African leaders could come up with programs to see in this community, those that have not been able to go to do maybe higher education, but if they're going to be trained and equipped to build resources, for example, bricklaying, carpentry, you don't need to be an accountant with a carpenter. The more we train these artisans, the more they're going to improve.
Yes.
Similarly in agriculture.
Okay.
Issues of irrigation. If we continue to rely on rain-fed agriculture, we miss the point. Because of climate change, rains are not trustworthy at the moment. But with our rivers, which just have the water, we just flow and go into our ocean. So issues of irrigation. So government must put in Malawi what we call extension workers. They go to the villages, send the people modern technology in terms of how to produce more yield. Similarly, the seeds that our farmers are given to plant, it's the responsibility of government to provide at affordable prices seeds. Because if a farmer grows seeds that do not more yield, seeds that are vulnerable to climate, change, we are not moving forward. So in agriculture, what is government doing? What modern technology is government doing? Do we have supervisors to supervise our people? And it goes back to what I said, to be in community, to be in groups. If they are in the groups, government can be able to send somebody to advise. The issue of market, Somebody must be able to markets. The issue of banks, government must be able to provide loans to the people in the villages so that they'll be able to buy transport. I mean, to buy rollers for them to carry their produce to the market. The issue of roads, that's another issue. Bridges. Our people have no good roads. So even if I would maize, beans, cocoa, they want to sell rubber. But if there are no good roads, the bridges are in bad shape, how can I sell my produce to town? So these are the things that politicians must do. Road infrastructure is key to success of every economy. So we have good roads in the cities, but we have poor roads in the villages.
Yeah.
This is the mandate of our government, of our business, to provide roads to our people, hospitals. You can farm the sick, you can produce.
Okay, so now you speaking much.
Hospitals.
Hello.
Hello?
All right. Okay, you've really delved more into it, and we understand, and it's very deep. And another one too is you being the first speaker, deputy speaker of Malawi, and we're also present at the African Continental Summit Niger 2019. How and what are you doing? What is the role you playing to make Ghana, to make Africa a better place, or to maintain the peace we need in Africa? I mean, your contribution, yeah.
You know, as I said, as leaders, God has put us in this place for a reason.
Okay.
And to make his people happy. That's number one. God has made me this day for a reason. And I'll be accountable to God one day.
Okay.
So as a leader, I need to start the dialogue, the conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
As a leader, I need to demonstrate
All
to
right.
the poor people.
Okay.
As a leader, I need to interact. As a leader, I need to show others that it's possible to attain peace in Africa. For example, in Mozambique, there was war, it's over.
Yeah.
In Rwanda, when the genocide is over. So as a leader, I need to advance this agenda of peace to my fellow leader.
Okay.
Back home here, as a leader, I need to show those marginalized people that it's high time they also enjoy life on earth.
Okay.
Because God didn't want man to suffer. God, when God made heaven and the earth, he wanted man to be at peace. He gave man what it takes. So as a leader, I need to move along that direction by demonstration.
Okay, so I know in your position like this, you are able to go outside the house, especially from the parliament. You also get the platforms, and you also speak about how to maintain. Also, you visit a whole lot of foreign summits, and it's a whole your job as a parliamentarian and speaker, deputy speaker of parliament. It's a whole job altogether. And what are you telling? What if you are giving? I know you have the platform, and what are you telling the youth of today concerning how to maintain peace? Because majority, I don't know whether they are being manipulative, but it's like they are not there. They don't want to do it. But at the end of the day, especially when it's getting to election time, you see all of them involving into that, which make at times the old ages are even sitting down, and we the youth will take over to cause the war and all those conflicts here and there between mother and father, uncle and sister. Is a whole lot. So if you are given, as you have the platform, pardon me for my words, as you have the platform, what are you telling the youth?
The message to my fellow youth, by the way, I'm also one of them.
Yes.
I'm just 40 years old.
Yes, I was going to congratulate you on that.
My message to my fellow youth is, it's time that they start speaking, not using hands, but is speaking in groups.
Okay.
To say to their leaders,
Yeah.
give us our tech, give us the markets, give us the tools that we should use in education, give us the schools. When we're educated, give us the employment. Those that want to work, not to work, but do business, give us access to bank laws, protect us, train us, equip us. It's not time to go and get a gun and fight and kill your brother. But it's time that Africa will unite. I like the song by Bob Marley, the reggae legend. Africa unite. It's time that we African youth demonstrate to our elders that we can do it and do it for the better. I repeat, the status quo of Africa, the poverty levels in Africa is not the way we are supposed to be at the moment. Africa is blessed. You go to Nigeria, there's crude oil.
Yeah.
By now, Nigeria would have been refining its own oil. But because of corruption, somebody doesn't want that. By now, in DRC, would have had a very prosperous city like London, because DRC is blessed. Malawi, by now, Malawi would have been somewhere where the beautiful lake would have had beautiful hotels in Malawi. Malawi would have been a destiny for tourism. So it's time that the youth must wake up. The youth must rise up to tell their leaders, to hold into account their politicians that you, our president, we don't want to be the way we are now. We don't want to be called the poor continent no more. We want Nigeria by now to start refining sun oil. We want to be making wristwatches using gold in DRC, to be making gold products in DRC, and we sell them. Instead of fighting, but DRC becomes prosperous. It's that time that Africans now, like the way Ethiopia is doing, have got their own airlines. Africans, wake up. We can do better. We are intelligent. We are capable. But this war is distracting us. So they should lay down tools. Let's lay down the guns, and pick up the intelligence they have. Show the world that we can do it. I'm telling you, Paul Kagame is doing it in Rwanda. Rwanda government has built hotels that private owners are lending and using. This is the way to go. In Malawi here, we've been at peace for 50 years. But every year, we struggle in terms of the food. People have no food. If we use our water and do irrigation, Malawi would have been somewhere. Look at Dubai. Dubai has no mineral. Dubai is a desert, but look at Dubai where it is now. Right. Dubai is one of the richest places to go.
Exactly.
Why? It's because of leadership. The leader made a decision. The youth must make a decision that they should rise up and hold their leaders into account, and they must also take up political position. The youth must stop saying we're the leaders of tomorrow. The youth are the leaders of today. The youth, I repeat, the youth are the leaders of today. The youth must demonstrate that they can do it. We can be making cars here in Africa, producing our own cars here in Africa. We should stop selling raw materials. Africa, for example, Africa will be making good peanut butter. I mean, look, what South Africa is doing. South Africa is not in Europe. South Africa is in Africa. We can do it. Look at Cairo. Cairo is such beautiful. Tunisia. So the rest of African countries, Uganda, Mozambique, Zambia, Zimbabwe, DRC, Sierra, what have you, Niger? It's high time we move on. It's high time we don't just sell our uranium to outside Africa. Let's make use of the diamond. Let's make use of the gold. We should be producing our own gold materials and sell at higher prices in Europe, in America. This is the time for Africa to rise. I want to believe 2020 has come for a reason, for Africa to wake up. We stop the war and we develop ourselves and we become a force to reckon with on the globe. But otherwise, to be used, to be dumped, and to be taken as a poor continent, it pains me. It pains me. It pains me.
Oh.
It's high time Africa, we wake up and show the world that we are much better than them. We are much better than them. You know what? Africa can stay in any weather. It's cold, you can stay. It's hot, you can stay. Because our skin is thick. Our skin is tough. But we don't make use of its skin. Our brains, our body has been designed to work anywhere. We are like the Land Rover, a car that can go any road. Africans are Land Rovers. Africans are strong, but we sequentially we are trying to say we are poor, and the youth is that time we are used, and we use them for the better. Let's use technology. Let's use our energy. Let's use our resources. Let's use everything we have. Above all, let's be united. If we are united, we can't divide us. But the more we are divided, the more they use us. This is painful to me, but I think it's high time that the youth must wake up and be able to use what we have.
All right, Honorable, you've really spoken deep and so emotional at some point. And I know when Africa will be better, it depends on the youth. When the youth are together, if we are one and we are able to use our energy and our capabilities to all join, we will make Africa a better place. And you said a whole lot, but my last but one question is that how do we promote our technology and also our education and agriculture? Because it's not so much common from or other people from the around the globe to come to Africa in terms of being agriculture and also to education system. They see all those things to be bad. I don't know how, but we rather from Africa will go to their countries just for education. So how do we Africans also promote our education and agriculture and also our health? Because if one day and if our parliament or even our presidents are even ill or sick, they are rather being flew or fly to other countries for their health. And why not they rather coming here? Because we don't trust ourselves. So how do we promote our agriculture and also our hospital health, everything about Africa in terms of technology?
As you put it, let's maximize technology.
Okay.
If we train more people, if you have a training of trainers, if more people train to train others, if in Malawi we call team leaders, if you have more team leaders that can be dispatched and go to the field and train more,
Okay.
then we will succeed.
All right.
Secondly, energy.
All right.
Because energy is an issue in Africa.
Okay.
If you can tap solar,
Okay.
because of more sunshine in Africa, you agree with me. If there is a continent which receives maximum sunlight, is Africa. So if you can go into solar, you can use solar in terms of irrigation. You can use solar in the hospitals. Yesterday I was visiting a clinic run by the Americans. You know, they use the solar to do operations, surgeries, everything. So because hydro is somewhat of a challenge, both the kind of things. If we go solar, if we go using windmills to generate energy. In our hospitals,
Okay.
then we can do better.
All right.
So to answer the question is, let's put resources to the right places.
All right.
If resources can be channeled to the right departments, education, training in agriculture, value addition, generation of market, empowering our youth to succeed.
Okay.
So it's a question of resource allocation. How do we allocate resources?
Okay.
But another point, corruption. That's another evil that is killing Africa. If leaders can follow, the route to avoid corruption, if institutions that fight against corruption are empowered, if leaders are held into account if they are abusing resources, regardless of the political status one is, if one is youth, the law must take its course, then Africa will succeed. But you are with me, if you're stolen a chicken in a village, you are arrested. But if you've stolen more millions that will be used to buy drugs, and because you are a minister, because you're a member of parliament, because you're a president, then you are left scot-free. But a villager gets arrested, the politician is left free. This is bad. So if the rule of law can take its center stage, then Africa will succeed.
Okay, so let's try and put our resources into the right place to make Africa a better place. And Honorable, your last words plus after the summit, what's next for the leaders for Africa? Combining your last words and after the summit, which was the one that happened just in this November, what's next for the leaders for Africa? Okay, so
My last word is
okay.
just to assure fellow Africans, it is possible to attain peace.
All right.
It's possible to move Africa from the level it is of being labeled a poor continent to be one of a force to reckon with economically.
Okay.
So for this to happen, it's a matter of decision. If we can make a decision today that it's high time we move forward, then it's possible. Secondly, if the youth can be used now for the better, then it's possible. If the women, who are many, can be empowered today, there's a saying, if you educate a boy, you educated the family.
Yes.
But if you educate a woman or a girl, you've educated the whole nation.
Yeah.
So let's move there. I'm very happy that I had this interview, and I want to urge fellow Africans, let's unite, let's move on, let's be angry with the poverty. This poverty is not ours. It's an evil that has to be pushed away. We are not poor, we are rich in everything, but this war has to go. It's a decision we make, then the next decade, people will clap hands on us that there was a generation that agreed to move on. We cannot accept to be poorer than other continents. No, I don't subscribe to that one. No.
Okay, so Honorable, thank you very much, and I'm so much inspired. If you educate a man, you educate a family, but if you educate a woman, you educate the whole nation. I'm privileged because I'm a woman, and thank you very much, Honorable Fred Kazombo, for your time and joining me all the way from Malawi, and that's the first Parliament Deputy Speaker of Malawi. I'm very privileged having you on my show this morning. I know it's afternoon there already, and thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ghana. We love you. We are one and the same. God bless you. Thank you.
We love you too. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, so maybe I don't know if you just joined us, and we were talking to Honorable Fred Kazombo all the way from Malawi, and my time is already up. I have some few messages here, and Emmanuel Kwesi says that today your face don't look bright. What is the problem? I don't know if it's the posture of the camera. I don't know. Then I have Kenabolo also says that watching you live from Nungwa, Rich City. Judy, God bless you. God bless you too. And Richard William also says powerful. Thanks. And we have a skier fly. So following the keen interest. Thank you. Then Patricia Baliati says good interview. Thank you very much. And this is how I have to draw the curtains down because my time is already up. I've eaten somebody's time. Obviously, that's what I have to. Now we've come to
Big Visions Entertainment.
okay, so then my bottle and then my samba bag. Okay, my samba bag. It's any honorable Nechuchu Nkomo all the way from Malawi. And I share the way forward that you bet me Africa acquire new because you're one year man and to stone now yeah Africa I see a much lay pa. Yeah, the real bobo susa. Bet me the ato status is now man for so I share. Yes, you are BBF. Special thanks. Now they say Nkoma, I Harry, Tanzal, pardon me if I didn't get the name right. And also to Mrs. Helen of say UPF Ghana. Thank you very much. And Patrick and all the Access Media. Thank you very much. And my crew, Dr. Double. He made all this happen. You see me and seeing President. I've already announced you as president. Okay, you see, Honorable Kazombo was his handiwork as a doctor. I have a question protocol, so yeah, one protocol, and I'm counting, and I by James Clark, the love alone, they are sat down, and I trust you, and your mama, maybe I may be saying now, no, I trust your mama. I have a great team behind. I'm sure I'll share, I'll share more Facebook. I made that say, I'll share, Emmanuel, I made that say, you can abol away, Muina, Moshe, Namuti, Yami, Enshamina, Yamboch now, Besan Swamba, I have any summer, Mediana, Mammy, I'm a Jan, Maameama ice cream, I made the swammer, I am about to second, I just okay, you want to make a BM there, here it's Democracy about 2 hours, Yamin,